Hi, I'm Dan Gregory. I'm a men's grooming expert, and today I'm going to show you how to use a cutthroat razor on yourself if you can't make it to the barbershop using the Bluebeard's Revenge shaving range. So moving on to the shavette, I'll talk a little bit in detail about the different parts of the razor and how to actually place the blade inside the shavette. So you start with the scales, the tang, the shank and the edge. A little bit more in detail, you've got the spine, the nose, the point, the toe and the heel. Now applying the blade, pull back the top of the shavette, then with your thumbnail just push in and pull off. Get your double-edged blade, it's in the wrapper facing you, snap it in half in the wrapper. Open it out, be very careful. For my personal preference, I like to snap the ends off as well. And applying it into the razor, you get the two deep indentations on the edge of the blade, on the markings, and then up and over. And just pushing it straight back in. So I'm going to start the preparation. So I wet my face down. Just making sure it's getting nice and wet with fairly warm water and a little bit of shaving oil as well. Move that through and heat it up. And then be quite vigorous with your beard. Make sure you get right into the thicker parts. And you're good to go. And start with a circular motion all the way around. As you see, that starts to lather up. And just keep working it round. So, finished off lathering up. And just remembering my growth pattern of the beard, I always tend to go with the grain. Going against the grain, especially on my skin, I always find it can be a little bit, it can drag a little bit and pull a little bit. I tend to get a few little blood spots and also ingrown hairs from that, so I always tend to go with the grain. So just wet my razor with the warm water. I'm right-handed, so I start from the right-hand side. Just find it more comfortable that way as well. As I'm placing the razor in my hand, little finger on the tang, close it over, 3 fingers, and then place the razor flat on your skin first. More than going straight in at an angle or whatever, always place it flat and slightly tilt towards you, and that's the perfect angle you need to be at. And then just start, nice and smooth, all the way down. Just making sure you've got that real stretch on the skin. You only want to shave roughly about 1 inch from where your fingers are. There's always that really good stretch on the skin at that point. Start from where I shaved off. Just working slowly, smooth, small strokes. You don't want to be stabbing out at all because it'll just encourage the skin to get a little bit caught in the razor, and you could cut yourself doing that as well. So it's all about being really, really smooth. Onto the cheek area, just blow the cheek out. That stretches it for you. Down to the jawline now. Good stretch on the skin. Razor flat as always. And you just work slowly down. And as you get to the contour of the jawline, just make sure you follow it with the razor as well. When you're going straight into it, you end up nicking yourself just along the jawline. Working on this side now, starting the left hand side. Now, I generally do it with my left hand. I've just built it up with practice and practice and practice. Usually do it without a blade in, just getting it really, really comfortable. A lot of people tend to do it backhand as well. Start here, pull it down. I just prefer to do it with my left. So the same as before, just swapping hands. Place it flat on the skin, tilt a little bit, and pull it down. Smooth strokes. Onto the cheek again, blow it out. nice and smooth. Swap hands underneath. So what you want to do now is pull the skin, stretch it as much as possible and lift your head as far up as you can. Place it on and just smoothly up. Again, follow the contour of your jawline. Into cheek area again, but keep it in the same way. Blow it out, stretch it, and pull the side right in to the chin area. Now, into the moustache area, again, bring it was not up or anything like that. My hair grows kind of slightly down, so I kind of come in a cross, on top and across. And this time around, my moustache is very tough, so it's smaller strokes. Still smooth, but just smaller strokes. Doing the moustache area here, I hold it slightly differently. So I hold it more straight on. Little finger just underneath the tang, 3 fingers along here, right by the heel. And I just slide it with my arm straight in. But I always make sure blow the moustache out as well. On the chin, coming from the left side to the right, just straight across. Just make sure you pull. Don't do none of this. Just keep it as relaxed as possible and just pull. Yeah, to this side, my hair goes upwards. So again, hold it under. Pull it down a little bit and just scoop with the razor. So all you're doing is just literally scooping the razor like that. Underneath the chin, again, right hand again, stretch it as far as you can. This part between your finger and your thumb generally fits perfectly around the neck. Underneath the Adam's apple, pull down. That feels pretty smooth. So again, closing my razor, place it down, face another swill, and then just dab it off with a towel. No rubbing with the towel. You don't want to encourage any sensitivity or any redness. Just dab the face right down. Again, the key to this is just take your time. Do it overnight so you're not in a rush. Wouldn't do it in the morning. And I'm going to move on to the post-shave balm. Now this will start the healing process of the skin. Very, very soothing as well. Again, bearing in mind, you've took quite a while on this now, so the skin's going to start to need this little bit of a lift. So 5 or 10 pence piece size. Just work it with the direction of the hair growth. So bear that in mind. Give your beards maybe 5 days to grow out before you actually do this, so you actually see exactly which way the hair grows. So now it's down, across, and then up on this side. Just one more time. And you're done. I generally like to finish off with an eau de toilette. So again, using the Bluebeard's eau de toilette, just behind the ear, on either side, never on the face, just behind the ear. And then you're done.